So in this video, I make a start on my spring cleaning. Weather's sort of a bit up and down again, still in the UK. It's warm one day and it's cool the next. Pond temperature's back up to just about 10 degrees now, which is great news because I can start putting more food in for the fish without worrying too much. But also, as I said in previous video, I'm keeping an eye on what's happening in the filters, because too much food in there creates too much ammonia, which means the filters won't be able to catch up, and then the fish have got problems in there. So I'm still doing that juggling, balancing act on feeding fish versus the waste they're creating, and so on and so forth. And also, I've been testing and using a new, well, it's not new to me, to be honest, I've had this for nearly 2 years now, a water monitor that you can use not only on the pond to monitor your temperatures, your pH, all the other bits and pieces you can monitor, but you can also take it away on things like holidays. You can use it in camping trips, you can use it abroad, because it's a drinking water tester. So I'll tell you a little bit more about that in a moment. Let's just carry on with this stuff first. I'm just doing my bi-weekly filter clean, so bays 1 and 2, the vortex and the first bay. Do them every 2 weeks now because there's a little bit of food going in and we're getting clumps of poop stuck at the bottom of the pond, which I'm kind of easing in because the fish aren't that mobile, so they're not knocking it towards the middle drains at the moment. So I'm kind of just helping it to the middle drain at the moment, into the vortex, and then disposed of from there. I've not touched any of the 2 bays yet, but I'm kind of planning in when I'm doing that. I think it's going to be time to replace one of my carbon filters this year. I didn't do the paper filter also last year because the water in Stoke-on-Trent it's hard water, high KH levels, but it doesn't usually dirty up the paper filter first. So that paper filter's been in for at least well, this will be its 2nd season now. So I'm considering doing that one because obviously I think in a couple of previous videos I had a delivery of stuff that that I'm now able to get into there. So yeah, planning for spring. Now the weather's got a bit better, I'm going to start planning more on getting some cleaning done around the pond. I started jet washing the other day, did a little bit of jet washing around the ponds. I'm looking at getting some more paint in to paint the outside of the pond. Some of the decking that I laid around the outside of the pond has gone green over the winter, so I'm going to have to look at cleaning that off as well. Obviously without using any detergent because it's right next to the pond, so I'll have to do that by hand with pond water. A little job out of the way. Right, something I wanted to show you. I know the holiday season's coming up now. I've been using a product from Cactoily. I've done a lot of work with Cactoily, and I got hold of one of their products, which is a game changer for me when you go on holiday. I've used it on different holidays, even when I went out about in England. So when you think about it, I'll give you the scenario. When you're out on holiday and one of your questions is, can I drink the water? Can I brush my teeth in the water? Is the water good to drink? Wherever you are in the world. And this thing will give you the answer. This is a water quality tester. Brilliant little tool. Game changer when you go on holiday. I take it on every holiday we go on now. And it's so simple to use as well. I'll show you. So you're out on holiday, you've got a drink of water and you want to test to see if this water is okay to drink or not. So you get your Cactoily tester, take the end off, turn it on, put it in the water, press the N to make it work, and wait. And there you go, it tells me in seconds that this water is 92, scores a high 92, which is excellent. Dead impressed with this, and it's just so easy to use. Dunk it in, press the N, it measures it, Gives it a couple of seconds, bang, there you go, there's the answer. Really, really good. I used this when we were out. I've done a couple of holidays now where I've used this. We went to, on the last cruise when we went to Greece, we were actually stood up on the Acropolis, blistering hot weather, ran out of water, went to this little water fountain that you can see here, and tested the water in there, and it told me it was good. Wasn't excellent, but it was told me it was good to drink. Because I wasn't sure, there was loads of people putting their fingers all over it, and I thought I'm going to test it before I actually use it. So I put the Cactoile tester in, and it told me it was good to drink, so we did. So fantastic. And even if you're out with your dog playing near open water, you can test the water to make sure if your dog drinks it, your dog will be nice and safe. Come on, Beck. And if you stop off at your local pub on the way back for a cheeky half, you can even test the little bowls they leave out for the dogs for the drinking water. So this is a game changer for me. Wherever you're going in the world, take one of these Cactoile water testers. It gives you all the ideas of whatever, all the results are on the back, and everything goes on every holiday. It goes wherever we go now, so I can test the water. You can even test the water in your pond. In fact, I tell you what, I remember ages ago seeing somebody who actually said that their water's so clean and clear that they could drink it. I've got some pretty clear, clean water now. Let's get a little jug and test this water in the pond, see if it's drinkable. I really doubt it, but let's try. Right, there's my little jug of water from the pond. Let's see what it does. There you go, it's instantly turned red and told me that this water only scores a score of 33 and is poor, so I should not be drinking this water out of the pond. Who would? So if you think this is the way forward for your future tech to take on holiday, or wherever you go on holiday, maybe in the UK, I don't know, maybe abroad, wherever around the world, to test your drinking water, go to cactoile.com. I'll leave a link in the description below, and you'll get discount whenever you put the Koi Pond Lifestyle in the discount code bit from Cactoile. Cracking little tool. Never leave home without it. So started doing all the jet wash like I said a moment ago. This green stuff here that's been gathering under the covers over the winter period, that's going to have to come off. Again, it's all sort of the green stuff that it gathers over the winter time. A little bit of food gone in this morning. Again, everybody's a little bit shy today, nobody's coming up for any food. Just put it up to hopefully get him in. Update on OJ, no idea. He just sort of sits there. He's got a little bit of a rub on his nose now. See where he rubs his nose into the side. And it's now worn away a little bit of his nose, to be honest. I don't know whether they'll let us see it today. He does that a lot, pushing his nose into the side. And then he'll swim off, bless him. But yeah, he's got a little rub mark on his nose where he's been rubbing against the side for the last 3 or 4 months. So I don't know, fingers crossed with OJ. I don't know what the future is for that fish, but so little projects I've got sorted for this year. Doing something different with this end of the pond. When the sky pond goes back on, I'm going to do something a little bit different. A little bit different with the lighting as well. Move some lights around and see if I can make look a bit better in the dark. I did keep on this lighting that I put around the pond. This strip lighting, I kept that on, so I didn't move that off this winter. I thought I'd leave it on and just see what the point of actually taking it off was, and it still works. It hasn't really been needed to be taken off, so I've left that there. I've also got a little plan for something that's going to go in to the pond as well. Something I've always looked at for a while, but never actually done. So I was talking to a couple of manufacturers, and one's come up with an idea in a box. So the little box that says I can't open it until the covers come off, and that's going to go in or around the pond. The covers have done a really good job for me this winter again. Come around the back end of the pond. Covers have done a fantastic job, as has this guy. We've had no herons. People say they don't work, but since I've had that on, we used to have a heron that popped over every now and again. Put that on and move it around once a week, different places, and he's never been back. So maybe they work, maybe they don't. I don't know. I can only tell you what works for me, and you make your own minds up what you want to do. So like I say, I've not taken any of this off. We're gonna have to clean this. It's got a lot of winter mold or something on it. I've no idea. So I'll have to clean that off. All this surface. As you can see, the surface has gone a bit messy. So this is going to have to be washed off and repainted, because all this is decking that I just turned over and put on here because I couldn't afford the slate, so I went with decking instead and then just painted it a slate colour. So as soon as the covers come off, then we can get some other stuff done, some other plans made. Oh, just remembered, I need to get some more paint because I'm going to do the filter box this year as well, because that's not been done for a couple of seasons now, so that will need doing. And also, if the pond stays nice as it is now, temperature's going up nice and steady, I think we're going to start using the pond detox just to see what all the hype's about. There's a lot of hype going around about this new product that gives you clarity of water, gives you best fish health, and it does a lot apparently to when you put it in your pond. So we're going to start that trial, I think, from next week, and it's going to take me a few weeks to get through that before the results start showing. So until then, thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, ding the bell for notifications, share it to all your friends, and click the like. It looks like this. It's a thumb that's up, and you have to click it if you like the video. If you've not liked it, click it anyway. Thanks very much for watching. Quite fun lifestyle. Don't look out the window. Don't know what's up with them today.